How's it going, everybody? Hope anyone who's watching this right now or at some point in the future is having themselves a fantastic day today. Welcome, welcome. My name is Relikai. I'm going to be playing a video game on the internet. Tonight, that video game is going to be Fate Grand Order. Yes, the Christmas event disappeared before my eyes. So, yeah, I guess we're just moving on to the next Lost Belt. C'est la vie, I suppose. Hey, what's going on, Kai-san? Thanks for stopping by. Appreciate it. Hope you've been doing well. Hope everything is groovy on your side of things. Hope school has been going well. Yes, sir. We've been doing all right over here. Just, you know, keep doing what we're doing as always. So we're just chilling. We're just chilling. I've been kind of like in a weird spot today. I was almost kind of considering canceling the stream just because I felt really tired today. So yeah, I'm a little off at the moment, but I think once we get started here, hopefully I should hit my stride soon. Once you know we're deep into it. Once we get the Lost Belt started up. Been a while, old man. You got Ayato. Ah, okay. So see. Oh man, god damn it. Oh, I thought. Okay, 1 second. So. Oh, okay. Hold on. I wonder. Give me 1 second. If I do this. Preview. Okay. All right. Well. God dang it, man! I really thought this might have been it. So I actually downloaded the Oh my god, bro! Of course. Holy shit! It's really bad. What in the hell? Oh my god. Okay. So I actually downloaded the software for my webcam because I thought maybe that would actually, I don't know, make it work, you know, like decently well, as if it's, you know, not a piece of shit. I gotta get a new webcam. This thing is completely unusable. Yeah, this is, oh man, this sucks. This sucks. Okay. Let's see. Alright, what if we do this? Yeah, that's literally just not doing anything. All right, we're just gonna sit here until it decides to stop shitting itself. I'm honestly I am this close. I am this close to, honestly, I am so fucking frustrated. I'm about to just grab it and just really just give it a really hearty Fonzie whack. Just okay. Here we go. 1 second. Just. Oh. just for my own mental health as well. Just yeah, I wonder why this thing ended up getting like pawned off to a secondhand store. Okay. Well, no, that was. Hold up. I completely borked the. Is that it? I don't fucking know. It doesn't even matter. I'm getting rid of this thing soon anyway. Cause this is fucking ridiculous. This is absolutely ridiculous. It seems to be holding right now after giving it like a thorough spanking. But honestly, who knows how long that's going to last? Hey, what's going on, Drew? Yeah, you joined just in time for more webcam drama. Yeah, I'm gonna have to pawn this off like on. Well, I think. Do I still have the receipt? Do I still have the receipt for it? I don't think I do. And even if I did, I don't know if like. I don't know if they take it back at this point. I think it's been like a month or something like that. Froze for a brief moment. Yeah, it is what it is, man. I don't know. I'll probably go like tomorrow to get a new webcam. Man, this sucks. This sucks. Anywho, seems to be okay for now, but yeah, obviously, just knock on wood, like until the end of time with this fucking thing. But anyway, Kai-san, yes. So you mentioned at one point that you were like done with Genshin. Obviously, you've booted it back up. Yeah, that's the gacha flow. That's the gacha cycle. You know, you play something like until you're sick of it and you've got gacha cavities developing, and then you stop and you swear I'm never gonna touch it again. Like there's literally no point. Like I've done everything. Absolutely nothing else this game can offer me. And then anywhere from like 3 to 6 months go by, and then you get like kind of the itch again. You're like, yes, maybe I'll boot it up. Maybe I'll boot it up a little bit. And then you play it, and then you start playing it some more, and you're like, okay, guess I'm playing it again. And then again, give it like another 3 to 4 months, and then you'll probably get out of it again. It's just that's how they get you. That's how you know you're hooked. And yeah, it's too late. It's too late now. You're in it for the long haul, buddy. I'm sorry to break it to you. But okay, yeah. So webcam is fine for right now, I guess. But yeah, we'll see how long that lasts. Move this like over here, maybe. Shit. Well, now that looks kind of weird. Honestly, that's fine. That's fine. We'll just put it right there. Already off the hook with Star Rail. Game don't deserve App of the Year. Did it get App of the Year? Interesting. Well, you know, again, Drew, you say that. I don't know how long you've been off the Star Rail train, but you know, all I'm saying is, you know, don't think you're that strong. Don't think you're that strong that you're never going to be getting back on it. like ever, because maybe not this year. Granted, there's only like 2 weeks left in this year, so technically, you can do the thing where once it's like the first of the month, people can say like, oh my god, are you saying you haven't taken a shower since last month, and all that kind of stuff. But all I'm saying is like, maybe it's in 6 months, maybe it's in 12 months, you'll probably be back. Let's see. It's let's see. I think it got mobile. Well, I mean, that makes sense. Yeah. Yet its mechanics are trash. I saw it. Isn't it basically just like Genshin, but if Genshin had Persona 5 turn-based battle systems rather than active combat? Got off it a few days before Frontiers of Pandora launched. Okay, so it hasn't been that long. So, give yourself like a few months or so. If Genshin was turn-based, yeah. Turn-based combat and jumping. Jumping? Genshin, Genshin's got jumping, right? Yeah, like, this is just the nature of the beast. It doesn't matter if it's Genshin or Star Rail, Azure Lane, FGO, Blue Archive. Like, it's all the same, man. We're all a bunch of addicts. Like, we might have periods of sobriety, but we always end up crawling back. Like, so we're just might as well settle in. Star Rail doesn't have jumping. Oh, Star Rail doesn't have jumping. Oh no. Oh, turn-based combat and no jumping. Well, that's weird. I don't know why. I'm assuming because Persona 5 doesn't have jumping. They're like, hey, if we're gonna take Persona 5's battle system, or not really battle system, it's just turn-based, so, and the battle mechanics in Persona 5 are just Persona 4 and Persona 3, just a little bit more flashy. So if we're gonna cop Persona 5's battle aesthetic, then we've also got to make it that like they can't jump. You can't jump because you can't jump in Persona 5. So yeah. Through Star Rail to the dump, kept getting 50-50 wins, and it keeps throwing fights in your face again. Okay, listen, another one of our regulars in here, Belmont, he deleted Genshin entirely, like just 100%, like nuked it from his system. A year later, he installed it back, and he's playing it again. So listen, man, again, don't think you're that strong. All right, don't think you're special. We all want to think we're special. We're not. None of us are. Once you're in, you're basically not getting out, buddy. And the quicker you accept that, the quicker your life will just kind of like be more tolerable. It's the whole Zen thing. It's the whole Zen Buddhist thing where, you just accept that you have no control, and therefore you can just be. You can just be, That's how you gain inner peace with yourself. Watch Kung Fu Panda 2, man. Speaking of which, the Kung Fu Panda 4 trailer just dropped. I've got some words about that I'm gonna talk about here for a second. Time to be an evil clown, aka 5.5 villain man. Are we going after Limbo? Is that what's happening in 5.5? Can we finally get rid of that man? Granted, I do love it whenever he shows up because I can do the King Candy voice, but yeah, I'm done with like seeing his face. What's up, Juice? How's it going? Hope you're doing all good. Hope you're groovy. Just not gonna bother with that train again. We'll see. I assure you by then 5.5 you will get the chance to bonk him. Finally. It's time to clap that man's what I assume to be rather toned cheeks. Anywho, okay, so real quick before we get started here. Kung Fu Panda 4. The trailer just casually dropped Twitter did not talk about it. What good is this fucking app if, like, you're not gonna, if, like, Kung Fu Panda 4 trailer drops and nobody says anything about it? But I might know why people weren't saying anything about it. It doesn't look that good to me right out of the gate. There's a couple reasons why. One, the Furious 5 aren't anywhere in it. So as far as I can tell, they're not in it. Now granted, I get it. The Furious 5 is a huge roster of really expensive voice actors, or, you know, they're a huge roster of big name celebrities, you know, Angelina Jolie, Jackie Chan, Lucy Liu, you know, that's a lot of big names to get for, you know, each time you make one of these movies. But, you know, like, I feel like there's at least like a couple that should probably, you know, show up, you know. Tigress probably should, you know, pop up like at least, you know, once, or, you know, if you need to have just one, it should probably be her. But, you know, like, Crane, you could get David Cross, man. Like, what the fuck is he doing? Whatever. Jackie Chan, like, honestly, what is he doing nowadays as well? But, okay. Furious 5 aren't in it. There's these annoying children characters who the trailer is trying to make it seem like they've got like a lot of presence in the movie. They're probably not going to be in it all that much, but obviously the marketing has to make it look like they're gonna be in it a whole lot. But they're doing that same gimmick that the nihilistic star child in the Super Mario Brothers movie had, which was annoying, but people thought was hilarious. Again, I'm immune to the Super Mario Brothers movies, like, charms, so I thought, like, you know, that whole thing of, like, ooh, outwardly cute, but, like, you know, does and says things that, you know, belie and subvert their cute appearance. Like, I've seen that, man. It's not that funny. But, yeah, like, these kid characters who are cute, you know, they're saying things like, yeah, violence, and, like, tear him to shreds and all that kind of stuff. It wasn't funny in Mario Brothers. It's not funny here. So that was also another mark against it. And then the other thing being that Awkwafina is playing like the other protagonist in the movie. I don't know who decided that Awkwafina was gonna be like the next big name in like animated films, but they need to take a vacation. I'm done with Awkwafina. I didn't really know anything about Awkwafina, you know, when she first popped up in like Raya, the Last Dragon. Looked into some of her music. It was fine, I guess, but like, you know, not really my taste. But now she's in fucking everything. Right? She was in Raya. She was in The Bad Guys. Was she in Turning Red? I wouldn't be surprised if she was, but like I can't remember. But now she's in this. Oh yeah, and she was in The Little Mermaid. And now she's in this. I'm done. I think she's annoying. I think she's kind of annoying. I don't think she's really all that, you know, great of a voice actor. Like, just because she's got a distinct voice doesn't mean that she's, you know, good. Okay? I'm done with Awkwafina. Please stop. I don't buy bottled water. I have my own water. Okay? It's right here. There's no Awkwafina in here. Please stop. So yeah, there's a lot going against Kung Fu Panda 4. I'll probably still see it, but man, I honestly don't know. I think right now, from what I've seen, I might actually skip it. Which sucks, because I love, like, the first two movies. The third one was a little bit weak, but it was fine, I guess. But this one doesn't look that great. But yeah, it is what it is. You still have to admit Jack did a good job as Bowser. Well, I mean, like, I don't know, man. Like by now, like yes, I love Jack Black. I love Jack Black. Like kids nowadays only know Jack Black apparently because of Mario Brothers. But it's like for what kind of Bowser he needed to be, like what kind of Bowser they told him to be, yeah, sure, he did a fine job. And Jack Black always does a good job. But, you know, it's... Mario Brothers was mid. Super Mario Brothers movie was mid. That's all I'm gonna say about that. I'm pretty sure I've already talked enough about the Super Mario Brothers movie. It's honestly not worth talking about anymore. That's why no one talks about it anymore. There's nothing to talk about. You know, made $1 billion and we move on. You know, it's kind of like Way of Water, I guess. It made $1 billion. Now we can just like forget about it. Yeah, like I'm gonna say, you know, in like a year, there's probably gonna be like video essays where people do like retrospectives on when the Mario Brother movies came out, and they're gonna be like, what was up with that? Why were we all like saying that it was amazing? It wasn't amazing. It was actually like super mid, but like for some reason it just blew the fuck up. The only thing I'll say about it is, one, first of all, I'm Just Ken needs to win the Oscar for Best Original Song at the Oscars this year. But if it doesn't, and if Peaches ends up winning, which I feel like those two are going to be nominated, if Peaches ends up winning, I'll be mad, but at the same time, I'll kind of be happy because, and only because, I'll be able to say that Jack Black is an Academy Award-winning songwriter. That would be a timeline I would be okay with living in. Even if it was for a dumb song, a dumb meme song from a mid-animated children's movie. As long as I can say Academy Award-winning songwriter Jack Black, that's what I will be okay with that. I will be okay with that. Best reality Marvel MP. Mike, like I said, just because like an artificial imaginary world pops up, you can't just call it a reality Marvel. Okay? Like you can't say that like you can't say that the inside of the cardboard box in SpongeBob is a reality marble. Okay? That's not how it works. Hello. I have no idea what any of that means. I do not speak Korean, even though I am 50% Korean. But I hope you're having yourself a good day. I'm pretty sure it's like morning or afternoon over in Asia, I believe. But hello. Yes, this is an English-only chat, unfortunately. But yes, welcome, weary traveler. I hope that you enjoy your time here on your stop throughout the interwebs. That's exactly what a reality marble is. For those who believe it is. Okay, man. You know what? If it tickles you in certain ways that this world is unable to tickle you, Mike, then you go ahead and think all imaginary realms are reality marbles. I'd be damned if Peaches wins it. Again, yes, I would be extremely angry if Peaches wins the Oscar. But again, the only silver lining would be being able to call Jack Black an Academy Award-winning songwriter. That's it. Is America not British? Yes, sir. That is I, British man. British man extraordinaire with a license to kill. Alright, I gotta save that for Holmes. Alright, we've gone on, we've gabbed on long enough. Let's go ahead and get this FGO train rolling, shall we? Alright, kill the BGM. Come over here. Alrighty. So here we are. Here we are once again at the old terminal for Chaldea. And here we are. Our new shiny lost belt. Ready to go. All hot and ready for the consumption. Naraka Mandala. Heian Kyo. Let's find out what's happening. Let's just go. Let's get in there. Uh-oh. Okay. We're just getting straight into it, I see. Alrighty, let's go. Let's do it. The Shadow Border is now docked at Wandering Seaport 1. All Chaldea staff, please disembark at your earliest convenience. just a whole line of all the males. Just all males, please get out. We're finally back. Great job, team. That's right. It only took about 20 minutes from the time we anchored the storm border outside and made our way here in the Shadow Border. Thank you again, Nemo. I don't know what we would have done without your help. You're amazing. Well, I am Triton as well as Nemo. When it comes to navigating the ocean, you'd better believe I can hold my own against the storm border. Look at this guy. Look at this little man, he's blushing. I doubt my Nautilus will ever serve as a strategy room for you guys again, but it's still nice to hear that. Hey, it's Shion. We haven't seen you for a while. What's up, girl? How's it going? How you been? It has been... Yeah, we never get to talk to her. Like, what is this? How come we can never hang out with Shion for all that long? Yeah. Well done out there, everyone. I have been eagerly awaiting your return. Congratulations on your victory over the Atlantic Lost Belt. Not only did you succeed at your primary objective brilliantly, you even brought back a more fascinating souvenir than I could have ever imagined. That battleship out there is simply fantabulous. She's on comm sometimes. Sometimes, as in like maybe 3% of the time. The data you sent painted a truly spectacular picture, but now that I have seen it in person, your data hardly did it justice. I like the fact that I've given her this Valley Girl accent, but she never talks in contractions. Which, again, I still don't know if she's a robot or not. I think she might be, but, yeah, she never speaks in contractions. It's very awkward. But I like the contrast with the Valley Girl accent. Well, I can certainly understand how you feel, Miss Shion. I'm afraid I must ask that you postpone indulging your curiosity a bit longer. I believe you are already aware of the situation and of the next move we need to make. You had better believe it! Not to worry, our next mission is right up my alley as well. I am currently uncertain, but it is possible. Really? So even as far forward as you are in the game, we still don't know if she's a robot. Interesting. All right. I mean, that's fine, even if she is a robot. You know, she's still cool, and I still like her. Look at her. She's still cute. Yeah. I see. My apologies. I should have known Atlas's resident child prodigy would already have the matter well in hand. Mr. Rayleigh, Director Goldolf, Miss Kyrielite, and Mr. M, may I suggest we take this opportunity to roll up our sleeves and return to our respective positions? What the hell do you know my handle, Holmes? Don't tell me you're addicted to online games, too! Ha 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 ha! While I won't deny I have my own vices, online games are not among them. Indeed, I still have very little experience when it comes to video games. Yeah, imagine playing video games. Who the fuck does that? Only stupid, dumb degenerates with no lives. No, that was just a small demonstration of my skill. While I may not have been at my best in Olympus, I am still the world's foremost detective, you see. My virtue of my profession, revealing secrets, comes as naturally to me as breathing does to you. Oh, look at that wink. Look at that wink from our boy.
Oh, you really are the worst, aren't you? Nope, not buying it. I think it's more like a fetish than anything you do with your job.
Oh boy, okay. I always feel like I gotta, like, wind up with Gordy's voice. I can't just, like, get into it, you know? It's like a 30-year-old car on a cold morning. Gotta warm it up a little bit. Okay.
No, that's enough of that, Ahio.
Say what? Who the fuck? What are all the...
SpongeBob! What's the meaning of all these nicknames? His choice of topic aside, the point is, Elms has proven that his detective skills are still sharp. And I, for one, am most encouraged to see it. Administrative advisor, just make sure you keep your magnifying glasses away from my own private affairs.
They're like, okay.
It's wonderful to see everyone so relaxed again. I think we all started feeling less tense on the way back from Olympus, and it looks like I was right.
I know I'm pretty darn relieved. Oh, I thought we were gonna talk to Mash about how pretty she is, but not this time, I guess. We were all under a ton of stress for a long time. Yeah, we were. Back-to-back double lost belt duty.
Sigh. You're really not supposed to chit-chat on the dock, you know. Besides, last I checked, you Chaldeans are supposed to be getting ready to tackle the next lost belt.
Man!
For all we know, this could be the last time we get to come back to the base like this. So I encourage you all to head back to your rooms and rest up for what's to come.
Oh yes, you certainly don't have to tell me twice. I've been looking forward to putting my feet up on my fluffy bed and drifting off without having to worry about being woken up by an emergency alarm for ages now. Oh yes, by the way, Captain, should my gorgeous director's office be done by now?
Huh? What the fuck are you talking about?
What?
Right. How can I forget? How's that coming along, Shion?
Yes! I just wish she would say that. Yes! Yes, of course it is all done. However, as luck would have it, I just began further renovations a few minutes ago with the aim of making it even more gorgeous than before. Nice. Nice save. In the meantime, Gordolf, I would ask that you continue to look forward to the office of your dreams from the comfort of Storehouse 3 for the time being.
I don't believe it! She clearly forgot all about me, but instead of admitting our mistake, she's chosen to power straight through with a 1,000-watt smile!
Let's see. What are you and Da Vinci gonna do now, Captain? Captain? Let's see.
I'm going to head right back to the storm border. It's still pretty unstable, even with all the renovations we made in Atlantis. I need to shore it up so it can eventually operate even without my presence, or the storm borders for that matter.
I see, so you'll be replacing the virtual parts currently supported by the Aranax Phantasm with real ones. It seems then that you have a great deal of welding ahead of you.
Yeah. Once that's done, I have to replace the central control system with something that doesn't depend on the shadow border, so we stop piling more work onto Da Vinci. I take it everything's ready to go, Shion?
You know it. I already finished moving your things out so you can focus all your energy on the construction. What does that all mean exactly? I'm a dum-dum, you see. Please explain it to me like I'm 5. It means that both Captain and Da Vinci will be staying on the storm border for the time being. In the meantime, the rest of us will remain here at Caldia Base to prepare for the next Lost Belt operation. Mr. Relly, your task will be training to further improve your master capabilities. Miss Curielite, you'll be fine-tuning the Autonax. And Miss Shion and I will begin investigating and analyzing the Fallen God in earnest.
Nani? You can do that? Is that something you can do?
Only with the information we currently have available, but yes. My first order of business will be to peruse the atmosphere records we brought along from Chaldea's Antarctic base. These records should contain information on former Director Olga Marie, who has now returned to the form of the foreign god, and of her father, Sir Marasbury, the founder of Chaldea. In that sense, I suppose it will be an internal affairs investigation of sorts. As for Miss Shion, she will be...
Say no more. You want me to observe and examine everything I can about the external side, the foreign god that now exists on our planet.
You can do that? Now look, you surprised me so much I reacted in the same way as really.
Hee hee hee. So you did. It was very entertaining to watch. Laugh.wav initiated. At any rate, yes, I can indeed determine the foreign god's whereabouts now. In fact, I have already done so. All is within Trismegistus II's analytical capabilities. I am having a hell of a time trying to read tonight, evidently. You may think of them as being analogous to Sheba from the original Chaldea, if that helps. As we speak, the foreign god signal has left the Atlantic Lost Belt and moved to the South American one, where it is holding a position. After I had Trismegistus II analyze the time-lapsed footage, it concluded that it could not observe a future where the signal would leave South America while the world was in its current bleached state, which means we can expect the foreign god to remain in South America for the time being. She's not moving from South America. Then does that mean we're going to South America? Kirstaria's magecraft injured her so badly she can no longer move?
That would be the most reasonable conclusion. I can think of no other reason for the foreign god to refrain from attacking us.
Then this is the perfect chance to strike back. If we go after her now while she's still injured, then...
Sorry, Gordy, but I don't think that's a good idea. Oh, hey guys. Hope you don't mind me jumping in remotely. That's right. It's me, Da Vinci. I'm currently examining the storm border along with the Nemo Marines.
What's going on there?
What? Hey, cut that out, Marine D. Those are my skates, damn it.
Oh,
I swear, why are you guys always messing with me? Cause we're both riders, which makes us rivals, and there's no way we're gonna let you win without a fight. Since you've got the hand covered and we've got the sea, whoever ends up controlling the sky will win it all. That's why one of these days we're gonna have Captain Nemo fight you to see who gets to keep the storm border. Come on, Marines, winner takes all. Let's win this thing.
what is happening over there? Why are all the children fighting?
Huh? What are you guys even talking about?
Just ignore them, Da Vinci. More importantly, wasn't there something you wanted to tell us?
Oh, right. I almost forgot. Ugh. You know, Captain, it wouldn't kill you to keep these guys in line. Anyway, speaking in my capacity as technical advisor, I have to strongly advise against trying to attack the foreign god in South America right now. Even if she really is as badly injured as we're assuming, we'd still be no match for her, at least not yet. Based on what we observed in Olympus, the foreign god's spirit origin output is on the order of a third-class planet.
Okay. I'm not entirely sure what that means, but okay. Hold up. Okay.
In other words, she's the strongest thing we've seen since Beast 1 Goetia and his second-class planet level power.
So is a second-class planet better than a third-class planet? I'm assuming so. Also, what does that mean? Do planets output magic? Is that what happens here?
We just don't have anything powerful enough to destroy something like that, even if the storm border were in perfect condition. So if we tried going to South America now, never mind beating her, just surviving would be a miracle. If anything, we should be grateful that things are at a stalemate right now. The strongest being we've seen since Goetia. True. When we fought Goetia, we were only able to defeat him thanks to a number of extenuating circumstances. But what about the Black Barrel? Couldn't that do something against the foreign god no matter the scale of her lifespan? As much as I would love to say that my darling Black Barrel is up to the task, I am afraid I cannot. To begin with, it is possible that the foreign god simply does not fit our perception of common sense. You see, Black Barrel can only measure the longevity of something understood by creatures of Earth. We simply have no guarantee that the same rules apply to the foreign god. That said, I suppose it is at least possible, given that we are able to communicate with them. But even then, I doubt that the Black Barrel's accomplishments measure would be able to get a full read on the foreign god's lifespan. Ooh, look at her serious face. Serious Shion. It's kind of hot, not gonna lie.
Oh, and why is that? Isn't the Black Barrel designed precisely to turn those sorts of differences in capability on their heads?
Well, think about it. The foreign god whipped up a gravitational field like it was nothing, remember?
I got a sneeze brewing in my nose. And now it's gone. Great. I love it when that happens. Now I just have a tickle in there.
We are talking about a being capable of creating black holes. My engineering simply cannot compete. You all know about black holes, right? They're basically pitfalls of pure darkness that suck up anything in their vicinity. I will admit, black holes might be one of the scariest things in the entire universe to me. And like, there's actually a recording of what a black hole sounds like, and it literally sounds like a fucking like a ghost in space or something like that. Just like a void. There's a video of it on YouTube, and like the highest rated comment says it's amazing how it sounds exactly like how you would expect it to sound. And it does. It just sounds like it's fucking scary, man. Like, you imagine, like, once you start getting pulled in, like, that's it. You're fucking dead. Like, unless it actually is like Interstellar and it'll just take you to like the 5th dimension or something like that. Like, no, you're dead. You're getting turned into fucking spaghetti, man. I say pitfall, but in the metaphorical sense. There is no falling involved. They exert a gravitational force on anything within range. The reason they are called black holes is because not even light can escape their pull, which makes them as dark as it is physically possible to be. So I'm assuming black holes are about to really come into play, like at the 11th hour in this Lost Belt. That's just what I'm assuming, because for literally no reason, we're suddenly just talking about black holes. I don't even remember like a black hole being brought up in Olympus when the foreign god showed up. So Shion's just like out here just casually name dropping black holes for no reason. I'm assuming other than to just lay the groundwork for some shenanigans that are about to go down during like the last stretch of the Lost Belt story. So we'll find out. The speed of light is 300,000 kilometers per second, and with our current understanding of the laws of physics, we are unable to exceed it. So there is just no way for anything I could engineer to keep up with an opponent who can toss out black holes with hardly any effort.
Really? Granted, that gravitational field was quite the force to be reckoned with. Does this mean there's just nothing we can do against someone with black holes in their arsenal?
No, that is not quite accurate. I am not saying that black holes are strong simply by virtue of their nature. In fact, increasing gravity is actually very simple. All one has to do is compress mass and raise its density. Yeah, that's all you gotta do. Just do that. Just do that. You know? Why aren't you just doing that?
That's something that you just do. For example, if we could compress Earth's mass to the size of a fingertip, it would become a black hole. Yeah, just do that. Just turn the Earth into the size of a fingertip, you know? So the mechanics behind a black hole's creation are clearly understood. We simply lack the engineering skill to create one. Even as we speak, new black holes are forming throughout the universe. They are the inevitable result of what happens when a large star reaches the end of its life cycle and collapses under its own weight. They are part of stellar life, and as such, they occur throughout the universe on a daily basis. In other words, I love you. The fallen god is using the same mechanism as the cosmos itself. Again, like, we are going on a really long black hole tangent, so this is just more and more confirmation to me that there's gonna be some black hole shenaniganery going on. Which means even the very scales we employ must use completely different units of measurement than hers. Is that correct? I am afraid so. The black barrel is designed for fighting life forms regardless of how powerful those life forms may be. But unfortunately for us, humanity has yet to devise a calculation that is not only capable of measuring the lifespan of celestial objects, but then using that measurement as a weapon. The only reason we were able to use it to defeat the gods of Olympus is because they were part of a theory that only worked in a lost belt. Can we can we move on? I'm already falling asleep in class here. Put differently, because they were once a foundational factor of human history, then there's no way for us to use the black barrel to stop the foreign god since it uses its target's own longevity as ammunition. Yeah, sure, whatever. Okay, we can't use the thing. Let's just go. Let's go already. Correct. Our battle with the foreign god determines solely by how much energy we're able to produce. If your opponent average star will come up with a weapon that can match or exceed it. Is that even possible? Please tell me in excruciating detail about whether or not it's possible. For the moment, stabilizing the storm border is our top priority. But even if we get to the storm border, we're going to do everything useful to bring it to bear. Oh, I wouldn't worry about that. We do have somebody who might find it, don't we, Da Vinci? Maybe? I mean, yeah, if you're only talking about one of the looking parts in the bag, but actually getting our hands on it, that's a whole other story. It's quite all right, Da Vinci. We'll get plenty of time to figure that out. In the meantime, there's something I'd like to ask you regarding Kadak Zemlipus. Here we go. Okay, we're back to the important shit. Is it true that he gave us something before you put him in the recovery pod? Oh, that. I'm surprised you know about that, Holmes. Who spilled the beans anyway?
Oh, that'd be me. You're talking about the memory chip, right? I'm the one who told him about it and probably records the cryptors' communications.
Right you are, Manure. That chip contains all sorts of communication logs between Kirshtaria and the other cryptors. I'm pretty sure Kata copied them himself. Most of it was about the Atlantic Lost Belt, so it's all pretty useless now. There were 2 bits I found interesting, though.
Oh? And what were those?
First, that the attack on our world began with the bleached Earth phenomenon, not the Trees of Emptiness. And second, that the bleached Earth phenomenon's point of origin was in North America, in Area 51.
Of course!
So the Tree of Emptiness came after Earth was wiped clean?
North America, Area 51. Aliens.
We may not have a great deal of information at this point, but nonetheless. Da Vinci, would you be so kind as to send that data over to me as well?
Sure thing! Knock yourself out! Alright, that's all for me. That's all from me for now. The storm border isn't gonna improve itself after all. Relly, Mash, I know things aren't easy right now, but try not to let them get you guys down, okay? Don't worry, you'll feel a lot less anxious once you've had a good rest and gotten back into the swing of things with your training. I might not get to see you guys for a while, but the next time I do, I look forward to seeing how much you've grown.
Why is she talking like she's like leaving for like a year or some shit? Like, girl, you're just gonna be inside of a boat, aren't you? Like, is the boat going somewhere? Da Vinci already brought up everything I wish to, so there is not much left for me to say. Now that the foreign god has arrived on Earth, the situation has changed dramatically. However, that does not mean we should panic. For the moment, the best thing we can do is keep our heads down and focus exclusively on what we are able to affect. For myself and Holmes on the analysis team, that means studying the enemy and coming up with a plan. For the field team, namely Relly Mash and the Borders crew, that means equal parts training and recuperation. And maybe a little goofing off, you know, during events or whatnot. I don't know, maybe something like that. No need to worry. According to Trismegistus II's prognostications, the world should remain perfectly intact for at least another month. At least another month. The world is still gonna be here for at least another month. And as the Atlas Institute's resident genius, that gives me more than enough time to come up with a plan guaranteed to succeed. So I encourage you all to kick back, relax, and enjoy the standby time as best you can. We're getting really mixed signals here. Some people are telling me that I've got to train. Some people are telling me that I need to like really knuckle down and like, I don't know, like prepare myself. And now I'm suddenly being told, no, you gotta relax, chill, and like enjoy yourself. It's like, okay, if you say so. All right, 5th year of Konko, Heian-kyo. Oh boy. All right, camera's still sticking around for now. Oh boy. The moon is watching. It's the dead of night. The time when humans lay fast asleep and wild beasts wait with bated breath. As the moon alone looks down upon the capital, reverberating with evil. This is Heian-kyo, the land of marvels. Like the British Isles, mystic creatures still roam the lands and peerless heroes hunt them down. It is in this nightmarish realm that myth still draws breath. For example, man, you can't be laying down all of this like, you know, really grand and mystic like verbiage and then to just be like, for example, for your consideration. It's like, bruh. Saiji, located on the southwest end of Heian-kyo's central area. It was rebuilt only recently after a fire burned it to the ground many years ago, and it is said that the Minister of the Left may have read a poem in its honor during its reopening ceremony. The Minister of the Left? Holy shit. The Minister of the Left. I feel like that's a bunch of like right-wingers, like deadliest fear is the Minister of the Left. The Ministry of the Left. Oh, Jesus Christ. Yeah, that's what they're all fearing. I mean, the Ministry of the Left, that's what initiated Pizzagate, you know? You know? This is all those kids in the Peter Piper pizza or whatever they think that was going on there. Speaking of Minister of the Left, Fujiwara, he is one of the Emperor's most trusted aides. A striking figure in both body and deed, none embodies the capital's prosperity or authority better than him. As such, Saiji, with its close connection to him, is a place of miracles. Or at least, it should have been. The fuck was that? I didn't like that at all. That sounded like some dude just like getting right up in my ear being like, I didn't like that. No, not even a little. Instead, it was home to rage, to malice. Indeed, as the moon looks down, a vicious monster, practically the embodiment of loathing, roams the sacred ground of this holy temple. Shut up. Stop doing that, please. Just shut up already. Some great evil spirit threatening the Imperial Palace and all of Heian-kyo you turned out to be. You're just another boring old evil spirit who turned tail and ran at the sight of the 4 Heavenly King statues at Toji. Cheeky little punk. Stop that! Stuff it! Yes, thank you, Jesus. With one swing of his blade, the battle was over before it began. In a flash, the supposedly great evil spirit's formless body was scattered to the 4 winds. It's that guy who was in the Christmas event for just a second. It's, I can never remember his name, but he's sure golden. Ha! Done and done! This is what it means to be a brave warrior. A Heian warrior. He is part of the last line of defense, keeping the people of these Far East islands safe from the multitude of wicked monsters that threaten its peace. Nope, that wasn't it either. What am I missing? Things were never like this back when I was living on the mountain. What's wrong? What don't I got? Damn it, this just ain't gonna cut it. Guarding the city? That's hardly a task worthy of one of Raiko's 4 Heavenly Kings. Damn it, at this rate, I'll never be able to be a master. It's like fucking Anakin. Like, how can you be on the council and not be a master? A master, huh? There's something about that just doesn't sit right with me either. Summoned for anyone lately? Nope. I'm saving all my polls, which is only a paltry amount of polls. I have just under two multi-rolls for Melazine. That's who I'm gonna try and go for next. I'm not gonna get her, but you know, ain't no harm in trying, I suppose. Cause yeah, I didn't roll for her the last time she was out, but after using her a couple of times, she's kind of nuts. So yeah, I wouldn't mind having her in the old back pocket, you know? Why not? Brother Suna? Brother Suna? Suna? The Horikawa. Main Street Ichijo Modori Bashi Bridge. Oh yeah, this whole setting is kind of making me think of the what was that Fate game that just came out? Some people said it was actually pretty alright. I don't think anyone said it was fantastic, but you know, people were like, yeah, it's pretty alright. It's pretty good. It's okay. I'll probably maybe get that at some point, I suppose. Hold on. Let me like that? Okay, yeah. Fate Samurai? Was that what it was called? Fate Samurai? I mean, it's a very on-the-nose title then, but yeah, that one. I might try it out at some point maybe, but I got a lot of other games that I gotta be playing, and that would be like a stream game. If I were to get that game, that would be one that I would have to be playing like on stream. Because I don't know if I'd play that, like, on my own. Hey, it's Bowl Cut. Tachi-wielding man. You there, young lady.
Yes, officer? What can I do for you at this hour of the night?
Officer, huh? I suppose I can see why you would mistake me for one. But no. I am an officer no longer.
Huh?
I am a warrior, a retainer from Setsu.
Then does that mean you're the famous sword fighter from the Genji family?
I see you are well informed indeed, young lady. Ducky? Ducky? Is that who this man is? His name is Ducky? Yup. In that case, I trust you also already know that the Minister of the Left has tasked the Genji family with defending the city from any who would threaten it.
Yes, of course. None of us city residents would still be alive today if it weren't for the warriors of Genji. Thank you so much for all you've done for us. If there is anything I can do to show my appreciation, O valiant warrior, you need but say the word.
So, see, if this were a Dojin, this would be going in a very different direction from where I imagine it's about to go. Very well then. In that case, I would like a dance. It's not far off from where I would have gone.
Did you say a dance?
I did. The moon is rather clear tonight. The moon is beautiful tonight, isn't it? I would like you to dance atop the bridge so I may wash you alongside the moon's reflection on the water's surface. This is kind of not far off from a Dojin. Jeez, man. Do you still not understand what I mean? You would do well to peer into the water. Perhaps, if you had not taken such undue pride in this transformation, Ibaraki, you might have noticed you forgot to change your shadow to match. Ah. Still not far off from where a Dojin would go. Hey.
You! How dare you! How dare you! How dare you! How dare you! You tricked me! You knew who I was and you tricked me into an embarrassing myself! If this means you had me figured out from the start, then I'll kill you!
So, Matt Hafey, the singer for Trivium, Bros Riz. Hey, it was pretty smooth, I guess. But Matt Hafey from Trivium, he has a side project called Ibaraki, and they actually made a song called Ronin, and Gerard Way, the singer from My Chemical Romance, is on it, and he does these fucking fantastic death metal screams. He actually sounds like really good. It's nuts. Like, obviously he doesn't do that kind of shit in My Chemical Romance, but like, bro has some RARs in his back pocket that he can just like whip out and be like, yeah, man, I can do this. Let's go. Yeah. It's pretty sick, in all honesty.
You're dead, you hear me? Dead! Grr, I hate you so much! That's it. Tonight's the night I finally bite your head off, gouge your eyes out, skin you alive, and leave your mutilated corpse hanging for everyone on Suzaku Avenue to see. You hear me, Suna?
Man does not care.
Hey, look at me when I'm threatening you! You're supposed to tremble at my fangs, shudder at my claws, and beg for mercy at my feet! How dare you look at me and see someone else, Suna? Look at me! Look at me, damn it!
She's so needy.
Why, you... My little Suna, are you so terrified of me that you can't move? Good, that's more like it. Yes, that's right. I've grown stronger since that night, much stronger. I learned a lot on Mount Uwe, Suna. In the time I spent with Shuten, I learned everything I needed to know about being a better Oni. And I'm just getting started. One of these days, I'm gonna lead every Oni in all of Japan. As the pair of Oni kings of Mount Uwe, Shuten and I will descend from on high, wipe out you, Genji, and devour every last person on the face of the earth.
Literal mwahahaha. Okay, Ibaraki. Fucking little Kusogaki Oni. Is that all you have to say, Ibaraki? Then it seems you still have yet to catch on. You're clearly a long ways off from rivaling Shuten as a leader of the Oni world.
Nani? What's that supposed to mean?
Neither your flames nor your claws came close to injuring me. For that matter, in case you hadn't noticed, I haven't even opened my eyes for a while now.
Nani? You... How dare you make a mockery of me, you human!
Ooh, got him!
Curse you, Suna!
Ibaraki,
Ah! My arm! You cut off my right arm? Oh God, it hurts! It hurts! Damn you! You bastard! Suna!
she is pissing and shitting all over herself right now.
Huh? What do you think you're doing now? Why did you sheath your sword? Why aren't you coming for my head next? Come at me again, damn it! Go on, I dare you. The next time you swing your sword at me, that's when I'll bite your head off. I mean it!
It seems there is no servant to be found here. And you have yet to use a single support spell, even after having your arm cut off. So clearly, you are not a master.
Huh? Masters? Servants? What are you talking about?
You have no caster aiding you. You are just a lone Oni, nothing more. As such, I have no further quarrel with you.
I don't know what you're talking about, Suna. But you said I'm just a lone Oni? Nothing more? I can't believe you tried to trick me with that kind of nonsense. I hate you even more now!
The man does not care. A smoke screen made of fire. And then she hid. If nothing else, Ibaraki, you do get better at turning tail each time we meet. Ooh! Oh man. Dang. Absolutely wrecked her, God.
Next time I'm gonna take my arm back, and then I'm gonna kill you! It'll be our last meeting! You have my word on that, Suna, my hated rival! Don't you forget it! I'll get you next time, Gadget! Next time!
So she's returned to the mountain. Caster. Uh-oh.
Yes, Master. Her magical energy was far beyond that of an ordinary human, but it also didn't belong to a servant. Perhaps she has a phantasmal or...
She's an Oni. Right. Of course. You never had such creatures in the land you hail from. Ibaraki and I have something of a history, as you may have guessed. But never mind that now. For the time being, I shall hold on to this arm myself.
Understood.
So that is what it feels like to have one's senses enhanced with magecraft. Magnificent work, Caster. As you can see, I remain without a scratch even after facing off with an Oni.
Don't be ridiculous, Lord Suna. All I did was cast a simple spell to temporarily enhance your senses. You're the one who evaded those fearsome attacks without any physical enhancements or protection from claw and flame. And what's more, you did so entirely with your eyes closed. It was truly an incredible feat if I've ever seen one, Master.
Hardly. Anyone who carries a sword could... well, maybe not. But I will say that any warriors at the top of their art, that is, any of Raiko's 4 heavenly kings, could do as much. Or at least they should. I wonder what that's supposed to mean. Alright, my caster. Let us be off. We have more quarry we must find tonight.
Yes, Master. Understood.
Oh boy. Okay. Yeah, we've got a... seems like we've got a lot of prologue to get through. Alright. Let's keep this train rolling. Rank a little bit here.
All right. Singularity? We've got a singularity on our hands.
Gordy, they're not called singularities anymore, man. They haven't been called that for like 3 years now or more. Get with the times, man.
But as I've mentioned many times, I'm very much a layman when it comes to singularities. Plus, I really don't want to get involved with them if at all possible. So while usually I would be sitting back and enjoying an elegant cup of tea back in my gorgeous director's office, currently still under construction, the circumstances apparently being what they are, I decided to at least put in a brief appearance here. In regards to the singularity itself, I'll let my technical and administrative advisors handle the briefing.
Broken voice act any character? Crazy. I mean, I can't do them well, you know. I'm doing a bunch of dumb, silly voices just to be able to distinguish each character from one another, because as you could probably see, there's a lot of characters in this game. And also, I repeat voices a lot, like depending on the character's like energy. So, you know, but I appreciate it all the same.
All right, technical advisor, have at it. I'll be there for the proceedings from a safe supervisory distance.
Thanks, Gordy. I'll take it from here. Aw, is that your way of welcoming me, Foo? Thanks. All right, Relly and Mash, ready to get this briefing started? Ready.
Take it we need to race shift somewhere again.
Now, don't be hasty. So, this latest singularity was first observed about 30 minutes ago. Of course, with Earth currently bleached clean of human history, the only kinds of singularities that can occur now are minute ones, or so we thought. Do you remember what Shion told us about minute singularities? Basically, the worst that can happen with an unrepaired minute singularity is that it causes a few minor problems when Earth is restored to normal. But that's not the case here. This is the real deal. A genuine, full-blown capital S singularity. A real singularity? You mean like the original 7 singularities?
More distracted by the thing dancing in the middle than the actual stream. Yeah, I mean, it is the Padoru season, you know? We unfroze our beloved, so she has to be here for the time being, you know? Hashire sore yo, kaze no yo ni, suki ni hara wo, padoru. Precisely. Which means this singularity represents a grave threat to humanity, even with Earth in its current bleached state. The fact that this singularity has appeared as a blot of black stagnation, even on this empty Earth, suggests that its influence is far-reaching indeed. That is the unfortunate conclusion Trismegistus II has reached. Trismegistus? Isn't that Mona's last name in Genshin? Mona Trismegistus? I'm pretty sure. I wonder what that is. I wonder if that was like an astrologer from back in the day, or some kind of a. I might as well like look it up like right now, you know. Trismegistus. Yep. Okay. Hermes Trismegistus is a legendary Hellenistic period figure that originated as a syncretic combination of the Greek god Hermes and the Egyptian god Thoth. He is the purported author of the Hermetica, a widely diverse series of ancient and medieval pseudepigraphica that lay the basis of various philosophical systems known as Hermeticism. Wisdom attributed to this figure in antiquity combined a knowledge of both the material and the spiritual world, which rendered the writings attributed to him of great relevance to those who were interested in the interrelationship between the material and the divine. Gotcha. Okay. So he wasn't a real being, but okay, I see. All right, I gotcha. Anywho. Black stagnation.
Yep, black stagnation. How can I put this? It's basically like a giant sunspot. That's the kind of stagnation we're talking about.
Why did they lump it all in there? But didn't the genius of the Atlas Institute say we had at least a month?
An excellent point, which is why I think you should hear what she has to say for herself. Go ahead, Shion. I am so sorry. Please just forget everything I said about the world remaining intact for a month. The thing about singularities is the only people who can predict them are the ones who cause them. You know, the writers. That is why even Goetia ended up being undone by them. They're like insects eating holes in your map before you're even aware of their existence. Anyway, there you have it. I'll let the singularity professionals take it from here. Oh, she's cute. She's cute. I wish she would show up more. Good luck fixing this one and restoring humanity. Makes sense now, really?
I mean, sure.
So your mission this time is to investigate and eliminate this dark spot on human history. The singularity is located in Japan during the Heian period in the 5th year of Kanko, or 1008 by the Gregorian calendar, the early 11th century. More specifically, it's located in the city we now call Kyoto. Of course it is.
Yeah, you know what? I think this whole what we're about to, if I'm understanding correctly, this whole part that we're about to, you know, do during this singularity is actually what all the songs off of Ibaraki's first album is about. So yeah, I should maybe like actually listen to like the whole album and like kind of like see how much of the songs like actually match up with what'll be presented here. Obviously, this is not going to be exactly the retelling of these stories in Fate, but you know, like the general beats should still be intact, you know. All right.
Though at the time it was commonly referred to as Kyo or Miyako, meaning the capital. Kyofu!
Perhaps it would be easiest to simply refer to it as Heian Kyo, as in Heian period Kyoto.
Heian! That's the period Raiko, Kintoki, Shuten Doji, Ibaraki Doji, Murasaki Shikubu, and Sei Shonagon are all from.
Now that's golden! Did somebody say Heian Kyo in the 5th year of Kanko, no less? Now you're really golden! Speaking my language. That time's right around when us Genji warriors were in our prime. As I recall, that was just before our big Ue Oni cleanup operation. Which means you can expect to see yours truly. So you better believe me and Boss Raiko are gonna be all over this. Well, I know Raiko's kind of busy getting things ready now, but I'm sure she'd come running in a flash if you gave the word, Master.
Kintoki means golden time, right? This really is your time to shine.
Hell yeah!
That's true. You almost surely know this Heian Kyo place better than anyone. And if we could meet up with your historical counterpart, I bet you'd be perfect for getting him to cooperate with us and share what he knows. So I agree that having you come along would be ideal, if it were possible.
Huh? What's the matter, short stuff? Why the long face?
Well, the thing is...
Hello everyone, long time no see. Hey yo! Oh boy, Fuma!
Fuma Kotaro at your service.
Kato Danzo, likewise.
Ah, where did you two come from? Alpha, what is it with ninja servants always popping up where you least expect them? Sure, I might be able to handle the surprise thanks to the nerves of steel cultivated during a lifetime of racing, but you could have easily caused Mont Saint Michel here to die of shock.
Let's see.
I am so sorry, Director Gordolf. I promise I will be more careful from now on.
Good. But, only within reason, of course. I am aware you ninjas are all about stealth after all.
Master, Lord Kentucky, Lord Gordolf, other distinguished guests, will you please hear what we have to say?
What's all this then?
Of course, what's up, bro? Thank you, Master. You see, Lady Donza and I sensed something was wrong at almost exactly the same time, 30 minutes ago.
The same time that this singularity appeared.
Righto. Both Lady Donzo and I were momentarily overcome by the exact same sensation. A sensation like hearing a squirming insect, which we think is directly connected to Limbo, the alter ego. Nani? Limbo, huh? I've heard the stories about him too, Master. And it sure as hell sounds like he's one of the most ungolden bastards ever. He basically shows up out of nowhere and tries to pull some seriously ungolden shit on you guys all the time, right? From what I've heard, it sounds like he's a dead ringer for Ashia Domon. Of course, I can't say for sure he's the same Ashia Domon I knew, but I do know for sure that he was hanging out in Kyo right around the year 1008. That said, I get the feeling that he didn't start competing with Abe no Seme or going down a seriously deranged path until a little later on. Yep, that's the guy. I remember what he looks like. I remember that he was at places. Limbo!
Limbo is truly a wicked creature, and yet I get a strong sense that he and I are entwined by threads of fate.
I feel the same. What's more, when I heard you all mention Heian-kyo, that feeling only grew stronger. So please, Master, please let us come with you on this journey, so that we may cut the threads of fate that bind us to him once and for all.
Fate, hmm? Well, I certainly understand how you must feel, but I'm afraid we can't make the call on that alone. Even if you do invoke the name of the franchise in your pleas, we can't just do that just out of the gate, you know. What do you say, technical advisor? Sending contracted heroic spirits along on a race shift may work for pseudo-singularities and minute ones, but were you ever able to send them to a real singularity that easily? Because as far as I can recall, you can only race shift 2 people at most.
Well, of course, being able to reshift contracted heroic spirits from our time would be a huge advantage on any mission. But as our director so rightly pointed out, we're usually not able to have contracted heroic spirits tag along.
Huh?
While there have been servants with extremely rare skills that let them reshift into singularities on their own, for the most part, it just isn't possible. Since most heroic spirits can't reshift on their own, their only choice is to sync up with Master. As for how we determine whether even that's a possibility, it all comes down to a singularity's essence. By that I mean the vibe check. By which I mean how harshly it treats elements that didn't originally exist in that history. To put it another way, how many gaps it has through which foreign elements might slip in. Again, to put it another way, passing the vibe check. For example, if a singularity were to occur at a crucial point in human history, there would be almost no room to bend the rules regarding what sort of outside elements were allowed. But a minute singularity's restrictions aren't nearly so, well, strict. Which means there's room to fudge things, presumably allowing us to reshift contracted heroic spirits in alongside Master. The same mostly holds true for pseudo-singularities too. We've seen some cases where select heroic spirits were able to reshift along thanks to their bonds, temperament, traits, or other unique characteristics. For example, with the Agartha incident, Astolfo and Daon had no problem tagging along.
In Salem, we managed to send Robin Hood, Sanson, and Matahari. With the Shinjuku case, we could have technically sent a few servants along, but they ended up unable to ray shift all the way there thanks to a certain professor's interference.
Alright, so what's the deal with this one? Can we go along or not?
I'm afraid that would be really challenging for this singularity. Well, I say challenging, but it's really more like impossible. As far as I can tell from the numbers I got with the Paper Moon, there are no servants who could accompany Relion. This is the Stormborder command room calling from our anchor point. Do you read me, Da Vinci? I've been following along remotely, so don't worry about catching me up. Shion's actually touching the Paper Moon right now, and she says she has some new information about your current topic.
Why is she touching the Paper Moon? Girl, you gotta get those fingerprints off of there. Use the microfiber cloth.
Go ahead, Shion. She's here flapping her gums like a guppy.
Like a guppy? I admit that is a very cute expression, but you are aware I do not have gills, right? Oh, right, the report. I was inspecting the Paper Moon and heard your discussion of heroic spirits and the probability of ray shift. So out of sheer curiosity, I decided to try running some new numbers and the results were interesting.
Interesting, you say?
Oh yes, very interesting. It is not a result I would ever have expected to get on a first try. It is almost as though someone is extending an invitation for the relevant parties to come along.
Nani? Look that says, what is she talking about? Huh? Look that says, how the hell should I know?
Special translation. Is it bacon time yet? It is wonderful to see you guys acting in such solidarity. It makes you all seem more dependable than ever. But now is not the time for heartwarming scenes. No, definitely not. So I will jump straight to the point. The good news is I happen to observe 2 spirit origins that should have no trouble whatsoever ray shifting with Reli to the singularity. The assassins Fuma Kotaro and Kato Danzo.
Nani?
The bad news is those are the only 2. The rest of the Heian servants, including Kitoki, are a no-go, as are servants from other regions and time periods.
Gotcha.
Lord Kintoki.
Nah, don't worry about it. It is what it is, right? The only thing that matters is that you two keep boss safe. Between you two and Mash, he'll have a golden shield and spears at his command. Make sure you do the rest of us proud out there, alright? I'm counting on you, evil wind and black kite.
Understood.
Right.
As for the rest of us, well, you better believe we'll show up to help fight battles and stuff. I've also got some golden advice I want to impart before you head out. If you're headed for 5th year Konko era Heian-kyo, then yours truly, well actually a few of our living selves are sure to be there somewhere, so make damn sure you find us no matter what. If you could just track us down and explain the whole singularity deal to our living selves, well, I can at least promise that Raiko and me are sure to believe you. We're kinda stupid and gullible like that, you know? Protecting the human world's the Genji clan's sworn duty after all, and Raiko in particular do anything to keep people safe, even if that means she's gotta swallow what's gonna sound like a whole bunch of nonsense. Alright, that's all I got. Sorry I couldn't be more help. Good luck, boss. I'll be golden rooting for you.
I'll do my golden best.
Now that's what I'm talking about. Golden!
I see you're raring to go too, Foom.
I'm not letting that little furball tag along on yet another mission. It's staying right here this time. Think about it. What if he gets lost and left behind at this latest ray shift destination?
He's gone to like every single singularity, man. Why are you suddenly so concerned about him getting lost this time around?
It could end up single-handedly ruining Japan's natural ecosystem. Wah! Well, what is it, Falbo? Do you have something to say to me? Administrative advisor, technical advisor, I'll take care of this brute with no sense of self-preservation. In the meantime, go ahead and brief the field team on the specifics of the operation. Rah!
No! What's going on over there? This is epic confrontation going on right in front of us. And we're just gonna ignore it. Okay then. Alright, let's get to it, shall we? Really, Miss Carriolite, Fumakotoro Kato Danzo? Your mission is to investigate and repair the singularity in Heian-kyo in the year 1008. That is the long and short of it.
It'll basically be business as usual. Find the Holy Grail that's causing the singularity and bring it back home. And like Kintoki said earlier, he and Raiko's living selves should be there, so do everything you can to make contact with them, as they're sure to be a huge help. Oh, and one more thing. In regards to this particular Holy Grail's whereabouts, we actually have something of a hint this time. Limbo. Based on what we know about him, there's every possibility that he managed to procure a Holy Grail and spawn the singularity using methods we could never predict. Limbo, the alter ego. Every now and then you come across people who will give up everything if it means causing as much destruction as possible. Some men just want to watch the world burn. These kinds of people leech the life from everything around them. They refuse to see the worth in anything, themselves included, and stick solely to hurting and killing. So be careful, because I suspect that's the kind of threat Limbo might be too. And we can't afford to let him slow us down when we still got a whole bleached earth to restore. I won't let my guard down for a moment. I'll be back as soon as I've got the Holy Grail. It's time to settle the score with Limbo once and for all. Excellent. In the meantime, we'll continue to work on stabilizing the storm border with real-world materials. I'm afraid we are still woefully unprepared to send you on your way. In fact, you are almost certainly walking into a trap. But at the same time, this is not a problem we can run from. For the time being, it seems unlikely that the foreign god will move from South America, and Limbo appears to be the only external force behind this latest singularity. Which means that right now, he is operating independently. And so, trap or not, we cannot afford to miss this chance. Then we know he will be without reinforcements. Ideally, I would love to interrogate him myself to extract any iota of information he knows about the foreign god, but I cannot imagine he would willingly comply with any demand we might make. At any rate, remember this. Your primary mission for this race shift is not only to repair this singularity, it is also to eliminate a key figure of the foreign god's forces before the foreign god herself intervenes. Understood.
You can count on me, sir.
All right, all hands prepare for race shift. I want all of Novum County on standby, ready to help out as soon as needed. Your destination is the Southwest District of Heian-kyo. We'll initiate the race shift in 15 minutes. That is all.
Naru to the Hodo. Come on, MASH. Let's go make out. I mean, let's go suit up.
Right, senpai?
All right. Oh my goodness. They said 15 minutes, so I guess that meant right now. Lost Bell Tep. Naraka Mandala Heian-kyo. Thunderous Flash. Very cool. Very edgy. God damn, do I need to shave. Alright. Ooh. Look how gritty it is. Is that what Kyoto is actually like? Alright, hey, and we rolled over. Nice. Oh, and I got a summon ticket. Huzzah. Alrighty, good stuff, good stuff. Alright, let's try and see if we can at least finish out this, this whole first section here. Alright, and we got a battle on our hands here. Let's get in there. Are we falling again? We're not. Hey, we actually landed on the ground. How about that?
What is this place?
Did the ray shift work? No, we're still in Caldia. What the fuck are you talking about, man?
Nani?
MASH!
My apologies, but no, I am not MASH. It is I, Donzo.
I mean, I'm not complaining necessarily, but also MASH.
I have scanned our surroundings and can confirm that our ray shift to the Heian period capital was successful. However, in regards to Lady Mash and Lord Kotaro, I cannot see them anywhere.
Nani?
Nor can I sense their magical energy signals. I also cannot find any signs of their presence, such as footprints in Lady Mash's case or shinobi ciphers in Lord Kotaro's. This is truly baffling. According to my pre-installed map data, I can confirm we are in an uninhabited area in Heian-kyo's southwest district. However, given Lady Mash and Lord Kotaro's absence, and the fact that I am unable to contact Novum Caldia,
well, I mean, that's par for the course, but I mean, MASH!
I am forced to conclude that you and I are the only ones to have arrived at our destination successfully.
This might be Limbo's doing.
Yes, it may well be. Master, as a countermeasure against interference in the ray shift, we were employing presence concealment. Lady Da Vinci came up with the idea using the interference data collected from the Shinjuku pseudo-singularity. Sabers could use magic resistance, Caster could use territory creation, and so on for each class. Naturally, both Lord Kotaro and I used the skills we were directed to during this ray shift. But just before the ray shift ended, I felt an odd disturbance in my magical energy. Almost as though I had run into a bounded field.
That must be what interfered with Mash and Kotaro's ray shift. Curses!
Yes, I believe so. As a matter of fact, I happened to sense Lord Kotaro's magical energy, though only for a moment. This is only speculation on my part, but I think Lord Kotaro may have acted as a decoy to draw the enemy's attention. If that's true, I can only assume he wanted you to have at least one servant by your side, rather than none.
I see. So he sent you on ahead to help me. That bro. That absolute Chad. Don't worry, we get a new ally in place of Mash for this one. Don't worry about Mash? Are you new here, Mike?
I believe so, yes. A painful reminder that there are areas where my skills are left wanting. Lord Kotaro, on the other hand, is a true shinobi. At any rate, let us take stock of our situation, Master.
She's fine, she's just back home. Wait, what? Back home? Like she actually didn't show up? Man! I hate it here. You know, probably.
It seems clear that you and I were the only members of our party to successfully reach our destination. At present, Lady Mash and Lord Kotaro's whereabouts remain unknown. The ray shift interference could have sent them both back to Novum Caldia, or they could have each arrived in different locations somewhere in Heian-kyo.
Let's start by doing what we can. We'll keep an eye out for Mash and Kotaro, and figure out a way to restore communications with Novum Caldia.
Understood. Then let us get moving and begin our search for our teammates. Oh, and we should also try to find a local who can help us, such as Lady Raiko. As for the comms interference, our solutions will vary depending on the type of bounded field the enemy is using. If I can just find the bounded field's edge, or perhaps a seam, I should be able to re-establish contact.
In the meantime, we may as well get moving.
Yes, Master. Wait just a moment. I am detecting something in those shadows. No, multiple somethings, and I expect they each contain a great deal of magical energy. So I would urge you to slowly, carefully, get behind me, please.
I'm fine with being behind you, girl.
I was too careless. How did I fail to notice these readings sooner? They must be assassins with presence concealment, or monsters that are exceptionally skilled at hiding.
Or a giant.
Master, get behind me, now!
This is Raiko's time period. I am aware. They kept telling me, so I think I got that. Ew! What the hell is that? What are those things? What are those?
They appear to be enormous creatures with multiple legs, but more importantly, they are clearly hostile. Initiating combat routines, unlocking all mechanical ninja arts. Since I cannot accurately ascertain their strength, I see no reason to hold back. I shall therefore employ every tool in my possession. Sickle spiders. Let us begin.
Yeah, they are spider leg, aren't they? What is with the uber dramatic pre-battle music? Interesting. Okay, so I've come to appreciate Benny Enma here, where she pulled up clutch with in that one in the last battle. So you know what? Let's do it. Let's go ahead and use our girl here. And let's see. Let me grab where's she at? Grab Castoria and then mayhaps who's another like arts support? Hold. Yeah, usually I throw like mash around here. Muramasa's AoE damage if you need it. Are they AoE? Bride is also good support. Yeah, that's right. Yeah. All right, let's go ahead and throw on our girl there, and then there we go. Okay. This should be good. Oh wait, Mash is back there. What am I talking about? All right, bring it, spiders. Should bear if you upgrade her skills. I think I upgraded them a little bit. Okay, so we. Oh shit. Oh, we do have Okay. Well, you know what? It's okay. It's okay. We're gonna be all right. No, the rank ups. I'm pretty sure I did. Yeah, I did her rank ups. But I also. Never mind. I didn't level any of her skills. Never mind. It's fine. It's fine. It's all gonna be okay. It's all gonna be okay. Anywho. Alright, so we're gonna do some of this, and some of this. Ooh. Robe of sticky string. Oof. Oof. Okay. We're gonna go back this way. We're gonna do a little bit of this, a little bit of this, and a little bit of that. Yeah. Okay, is Bride AoE? No, Bride is also single target. God damn. Alright, that's fine, that's fine. Hey. Alright. Let me see here. Okay. Decrease defense. Apply MP seal for all allies. I'll hold on to that for a second. MP gauge, restore all blah 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 blah. Man. Okay. And now we're gonna do a little bit of this, and a little bit of that, and a little bit of that. All right, Benny Brave Chain. Here we go. With our boys, NP5 Benny Enma. Boy is a simp. 560k. Absolutely out of control. Yep, there she goes. 2 just completely gone. All right, and then lastly, do some of this, and then we're gonna do a little bit of this, and a little bit of that, and a little bit of this. All right, and this should be GG. Yeah. Make it happen, my wife. Yeah, just like that. What do I have Bride at? I think I have her MP2, actually. Something ridiculous like that. I don't know how I ended up getting, like, multiple copies of her, but I did. I think she likes me. Oof.
You fell for my decoy.
Fuma missile. Fuma missile. She's like a Naruto ninja where she names her skills.
A mass of black blades, master.
Oh no! What the? Oh wait, she gets a messed up sprite that exposes her under titty. I'm okay with this.
This is nothing. All right, foul spider monsters, try this on for size. Evil Wind Deathstorm.
Ooh, there you go. That was the ticket.
Are you all right, master?
Are you okay, Donzo? You're obviously hurt.
Oh no, this is not a problem.
Oh.
As you can see, my self-repair function remains intact. I will be fine. There is nothing to worry about since my spirit core remains undamaged. Rest assured, I am not about to fall now. If Lady Mash and Lord Kotaro are not here, then it falls to me to keep you just as safe as they would.
Donzo, you're amazing. You're so cool.
All that aside, these creatures we encountered were truly terrifying opponents. I do not have many records of these large spider creatures in my database, nor do I remember seeing them myself during the Age of War. It is as though they are demonic beasts straight from the Age of Gods, or at least that is the closest thing they remind me of from the many opponents I have fought in the simulator. I can't believe those things are just a fact of life in Heian period Japan. Looks like we better avoid fighting them as much as possible. Agreed. Lady Da Vinci has told me that Japan was home to many ancient mystics. Even during the Age of War, I remember seeing Oni and monsters. But even so, I never would have expected such ferocious beasts to be wandering around a city only a few hundred years earlier. If this is any indication of the current state of affairs, this may be far more nightmarish than we had dared imagine.
I mean, I was coming in assuming... I go into every singularity assuming the apocalypse, so, you know.
Truth be told, I am still reeling from the shock.
I guess the local warriors must be pretty strong then.
Indeed. I only hope we can win one over to our side soon. Such an ally would be a great boon. But on the chance they prove foe rather than friend, I will do whatever I must to protect Master, even if it should cost me my life.
Donzo, you better not be thinking about sacrificing yourself, okay? You're too hot to do that.
Never mind, it is not important. No matter the opponents we face, my duties remain the same.
She's literally like, oh, don't worry about it, Master.
I am going to kill myself at the first opportunity and throw myself in front of 1,000 arrows for his sake.
I must keep Master safe. That is all that matters.
Girl, I swear to God, don't you do it. Don't you be cringe now. well, you're gonna be cool when you do it, but don't do cringe things, okay? Okay. Ooh, so I do have 2 multi-rolls now. Ain't that so nice? That'll be 2 multi-rolls that I can throw down the drain to not get Melusine. Fabulous. Okay, so we got Assassino and Seba. So we need both Caster and Lancer. And you know what? I've got just the ticket here. So, let's see. We're gonna go Scotty. And then we're gonna go, let me see here. We're gonna go, where's she at? Oh, wait a second. We want an archer. Okay, never mind. Recalibrating here. I don't have many crazy archers, like, in my lineup here. I mean, I've got Squirtoria, and she's been a staple of mine, like, for the longest time. But I'm assuming we're probably gonna need AoE. You know what? Let's take someone else's archer this time around. Yeah, you know what? Let's grab NP5 Gil. Yeah, why not? Let's do that. MP5 Gil, and then we'll grab Merlin, and then we'll grab Koyanskaya. There we go. That's the ticket. Okay. And then hold on the back burner. You know. What if I were to put... I have not used, what's her name again? Sith? Balbon? Tristan? I don't know. I haven't used her like at all, but you know what? Let's throw her on the back burner. Just for shoots and googles. Okay. Alright, yeah. Let's do this. This works out for me. We're still here, apparently.
Alright, Master. I have recorded all the information I can about the creatures we faced earlier. While they do use a skill similar in nature to presence concealment, it is more akin to camouflage than the true concealment employed by an assassin. So as long as I make full use of my sensors, I should be able to boost my detection rate by a far greater deal than usual.
Oh, sending out the sonar.
Fuma scan, Karakuri style. There, those creatures will no longer take us by surprise.
You puppet Kunoichi are amazing. I don't want to call her that, even though I'm assuming that's what she probably is. I can tell I'm in good hands.
Thank you, Master. At any rate, there you have it. If any more spiders should try to approach us, I will know about it.
I want to imagine her, like, scanner thing is kind of like in the Power Rangers movie when the Red Ranger brings up his dumb, stupid, like scanner face. You know, it just gives him the Knight Rider visor over his eyes. Just to try and, like, find these goo men who just sneak up behind them. I watched a video by, like, the one kind of, like pseudo up his own ass movie reviewer guy that I can personally stand, that being Cosmonaut. He did a video where him and his friend watched the Power Rangers movie, which is the first time I've thought of the Power Rangers movie since I was, like, 7 years old. And they were just, like, laughing about it because it's a pretty cheesy movie, obviously. A Power Rangers movie being cheesy, imagine that. But I just remember, like, during a scene when the Power Rangers are just rollerblading around, like, it's like a whole minute long scene of the Power Rangers just rollerblading. And he's like, dude, this movie rocks. This is just about like cool people doing cool stuff. I love it. Oh, man. Oh, Power Rangers. And it's also funny. I didn't realize how often they would backflip everywhere they went. literally, if their friend... No, what happened was... There was one scene where there were these enemies that were coming at the Pink Ranger and the blue... Or, yeah, coming at the Pink Ranger. And then she just goes, see ya. And then she just starts doing back handsprings just as a form of locomotion. She wasn't doing it for like any particular reason. She was back handspringing to like go to a different location. And then the Blue Ranger goes right behind you, Kimberly, and he's just doing back handsprings too. So these two fucking goobers are just back handspringing like as if they were walking somewhere. It's so silly. But it's great. It's fantastic. Oh my god. Anywho.
If we're somewhere in the old capital and this place is truly as deserted as it appears, then we should make haste to leave before any other deadly creatures show their faces. Good point. Let's find somewhere safe. Let's do that. I'm contributing. Then come this way. Master. Oh, forgive me for speaking to you from out of sight. I have detected a new creature not far ahead, but worry not. I shall deal with it. In the meantime, please go around the creature and make your way towards the nearby road. I will give the creature the slip once you have made it there. If we are lucky, there may even be an officer or two out on patrol. All right, I shall see you later.
Wait! Please don't sacrifice yourself! Don't die, you're so sexy.
Yes, Master?
It's too risky a fight alone. We're better off sticking together.
But Master, that would put you in... Right, understood. Forgive me, Master. I should have known better. That is just the kind of person you are, isn't it?
This is... I want to say something about this, but I really ought to save it for when I decide that I want to play Nier Automata on stream, which will be at some point. But yeah, I think I'll hold off on that for now.
Very well then, I will gladly fight by your side. I feel a twinge of shame using my more underhanded shinobi techniques in front of one so noble as you. Okay. But if that is the price I must pay to fight by your side, then so be it.
Oh no, you're back. Once we take this thing down, we'll make a break for the road.
Understood.
Stop it. Okay. Oh yeah, I already selected my party. Okay, never mind. I was like, wait, what? I didn't choose my servants yet, but I did. I actually did. Never mind. Okay. We throw on all of Gil's skills, like right from the beginning. Okay. And now, we're gonna do this. You know what? Let's just do it. Just fucking eliminate them all. Do it, Gil. Get them out of my sight. All right. I think I can turn down the SFX volume. I got it set like relatively high. Ew. Oh, I don't like it. I don't like it at all. No, not even a little. Okay. Alrighty. And then let's see here. Okay. And we're gonna, I guess, wham bam. Thank you, ma'am. Impure retribution, huh? Oof. Okay. And now we're gonna do this, and then this, and then this. Out of the Babylon! Boom. All right. Good stuff. You really are not a fan of Gil, I see. All right, we're gonna do this. Then we're gonna juice our boy up here. And here. Okay, and then we don't need that. But we can do this. All right. And I'm gonna say that's GG. Oh, shucky ducky. Yep. See you later, alligator. All right, good stuff. Oh boy, look at him go.
It's over. Take this.
It's no use. Take this. You know, I think I've seen something like that thing before. Almost like it's a remodeled enemy that's previously been shown.
You have. While I have no recollection of the events of Shimosa myself, I did view them in Caldea's database, and that creature we just faced does bear a great resemblance to those dark armored warriors from then.
Can't be certain, but I'd bet Limbo's involved here.
Yes, Master. I was just thinking the same thing. Oh! But never mind that now. For the moment, we need to get to the road as soon as possible. Girl, you can't just do that. You can't just be like, oh! Never mind. Anyway, let's continue. Let's sally forth, shall we? I have a bad feeling about this. Well, more exactly, my Ekikyo circuits are picking up a faint...
Huh?
I knew this matched one of my records. This manner of camouflage involves manipulating the very earth itself. Master!
What, again? Another giant spooter? Oh, damn it. Donzo.
No, how could I be so careless?
Donzo! We're very concerned about her. She's injured, and all to stop me from getting hurt.
Please run for it, Master. I'll hold it off. You must make it to the road quickly.
But what about you? I'm not gonna let this thing kill me, I promise. It's not gonna be a thing.
Master, no!
Here in the nightmarish realm of Heian-kyo, it would not be at all out of the ordinary for a hapless young man defending his companion to be eaten alive by a vicious monster. Especially here in the far outskirts of Kyo, where great spiders known as Tsuchigumo prowl the land. These horrific beasts are truly the embodiment of all that is gruesome and wicked, of the cries of creatures that do not follow the rule of the Emperor. Indeed, any ordinary person facing one of these creatures could usually expect to meet a swift and horrible end, shredded and devoured all at once. But what if while that person was under attack, a Genji warrior were to pass by? Well, I'm impressed you didn't ditch your companion to try to save your own skin. Not bad at all. Oh, damn it. I was a 50-50 shot of either being him or Kintoki. Oh well. Still, you have rotten luck crossing paths with a Tsuchigumo. Are you the child of one of the nearby warrior families? Or perhaps a relative of some court noble?
Stay back. It's not safe to face this creature alone. Please seek help.
Help? You want me to call on for help? Me? Ask for help? That's the funniest thing I've heard in ages.
Why are you still standing around? Run! You think you're some kind of a badass or something? I would only believe you're a badass if you were to somehow prove it with a formidable display of your skill and power.
That's enough out of you, spider.
Oh my god, what a formidable display of skill and power!
Did he just cut it in two? But my sensors didn't even see him move. Please tell us, who are you?
Ellipses. So as terrifying as a Tsuchigumo must be for you, you still faced it rather than collapsing in fear. And above all, your eyes still shine with life. You dress in a manner unlike anyone else from this land. Your supplies look as though they are not of this world. And the two of you clearly share a strong bond. Do we? I'm okay with that. I think I can even sense an unusual type of magical energy from you both. Yes, there is no mistaking it. You are a servant and master, are you not?
Huh?
Who are you?
Wait a minute. Who are you?
You wish to know my name? Very well, I can tell you that much. I am the head of Raiko's 4 heavenly kings, guardians of the capital. I am the warrior of Genji entrusted with our most prized sword, the Higekiri, escorting Special Agent Watanabe no Suna.
Damn. What a man. What a man.
Alrighty. Even if he does have a terrible haircut. Well then, I think that's gonna go ahead and be a decent spot to go ahead and call it for the night. Alright. Yep. We're doing it. We're starting up a new Lost Belt. So maybe, hopefully one day, I too can be all caught up with the Lost Belts. That's not gonna happen. That's definitely not gonna happen. I play this game 1 day, 1 week at a time. Ain't no way, man. But you know what? It's fine. That just means more game for me. Everyone else is just sitting around with their thumbs up their asses, you know, doing what? Farming? Sounds fun. Super fun. Meanwhile, I'm here experiencing the story for the first time. Yes, sir. That's the way to live. And they don't get rid of the story, you know, like, well, I was gonna say like a certain other gacha, but I mean, Genshin doesn't get rid of story unless they're, you know, event stories, which FGO also does, so I guess there was no reason for me to go down that route, but it's fine. It's whatever. Anyway, that's gonna do it for me for tonight. I want to thank anyone that decided to stop in and check out the stream, even for just a minute or two. As always, I appreciate anyone giving my stream any time out of their day. Tomorrow, since, again, Genshin doesn't give us a Christmas event, and FGO's Christmas event lasted for like 1 week, we're gonna be continuing on with Nikkei's Christmas event. So if you want to know when that's going to be happening, go ahead and follow my socials or subscribe to know when the stream goes live. But yeah, like I said, that's going to do it for me for tonight. So with that being said, I hope you guys have yourselves a good night, a good day, or a good morning, wherever it might be for you. And hopefully, with any luck, I will see y'all tomorrow. So until then, stay groovy, everybody.